There are moments in life when everything seems to become difficult at the same time. You may wake up with a heavy heart, wondering how you will face another day. You may be carrying worries that nobody else can see. You may smile in front of people while secretly fighting battles inside your heart. But today, remember one important truth. You are not alone. Jesus is with you. Even when you cannot understand what is happening in your life, God sees the complete picture. You may see only one painful moment, but God sees the road ahead. You may see a closed door, but God may be preparing another door that you cannot see yet. You may feel that your prayers are unanswered, but silence does not mean that God has abandoned you. Sometimes the greatest work God does in our lives happens quietly while we are waiting. Do not allow the difficulties of today to convince you that your future will always be difficult. Every season changes. The night does not remain forever, and the darkest clouds eventually move away. There are seasons of happiness, seasons of waiting, seasons of struggle, and seasons of growth. When you are in a difficult season, it can feel as though it will never end. But God can use even your hardest experiences to build something stronger inside you. The pain you are experiencing today may teach you patience. The disappointment you experienced may teach you wisdom. The rejection that hurt you may redirect you towards something better. The waiting period that frustrates you may prepare you for something you are not yet ready to receive. Do not judge your entire life by one difficult chapter. Jesus teaches us not to live our lives controlled by fear. Fear will tell you that you cannot make it. Fear will remind you of your past mistakes. Fear will make you imagine the worst possible future. Fear will tell you to give up before you even begin. But faith speaks differently. Faith says, keep going. Faith says, you can take one more step. Faith says, God is still with you. You do not need to know everything that will happen tomorrow. You only need enough courage to trust God today. When you place your future in God's hands, you do not have to carry every burden by yourself. Pray about what you cannot control, work faithfully on what you can control, and leave the rest to God. Maybe you have made mistakes in your past, and you constantly remind yourself of them. Maybe there are things you wish you could change. Maybe you regret words you said, decisions you made, or opportunities you missed. But your past is not powerful enough to cancel God's ability to work in your future. Learn from your mistakes, but do not live inside them. Ask God for forgiveness, forgive yourself, grow from the experience, and continue moving forward. A mistake is something that happened. It does not have to become your identity. You are still capable of becoming wiser, stronger, kinder, and more faithful. Jesus teaches us the power of forgiveness and the possibility of a new beginning. There will also be people who misunderstand you. Some may judge you without knowing your struggles. Some may leave when you need them most. Some may criticize your dreams or make you feel as though you are not good enough. Do not allow the opinions of others to determine your value. People see only a small part of your story, but God sees your heart. You do not need everyone to understand your journey. You need to remain faithful to what is good and right. Do not waste your life trying to prove yourself to people who have already decided not to understand you. Keep your heart peaceful. Keep working. Keep praying. Let your character speak louder than your words. When you feel lonely, talk to Jesus. You do not need perfect words. You do not need a complicated prayer. Speak honestly from your heart. Tell him what hurts. Tell him what scares you. Tell him what you hope for. Tell him about the dreams you are afraid to share with anyone else. Prayer is not about impressing God with beautiful words. It is about opening your heart. Sometimes all you can say is, Jesus, please help me. And that simple prayer can become the beginning of renewed strength. When you do not know what to say, simply sit quietly and place your worries before God. Remember that waiting does not mean wasting time. Some of the most important growth in life happens while you are waiting. A seed does not become a tree overnight. It grows quietly beneath the soil before anyone can see what is happening. In the same way, God may be developing patience, strength, wisdom, discipline, and faith inside you before the results become visible. Do not become discouraged because you cannot see immediate progress. Keep planting good seeds. Keep making honest efforts. Keep praying. Keep learning. Keep becoming better. One day, you may look back and realize that the season you wanted to escape was actually preparing you for the person you needed to become. When life becomes successful, remember Jesus. When life becomes difficult, remember Jesus. When your prayers are answered, be thankful. When you are still waiting, Remain faithful. Do not seek God only when you need something. Build a relationship with Him in every season. Thank Him for the small things, the breath in your lungs, another morning, another opportunity, the people who genuinely care about you, and the strength to continue. Gratitude can change the way you see your circumstances. It does not mean ignoring your problems. It means refusing to let your problems become bigger than your hope. There may be days when you feel that you have no strength left. On those days, do not demand perfection from yourself. Take things one step at a time. If you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, take a small step. If even that feels difficult, stop for a moment, pray, breathe, and begin again when you are ready. God does not ask you to understand the entire journey in one day. Your responsibility is to remain faithful with the step that is in front of you. Tomorrow will have its own challenges and its own grace. Today, focus on today. Do not compare your journey with someone else's journey. You may look at another person's life and think they are ahead of you. You may see their success, but not their struggles. You may see their celebration, but not the years they spent working quietly. Everyone has a different path, a different season, and a different story. Your journey does not become meaningless because someone else reached their destination before you. Celebrate the progress of others while continuing your own journey. God has not asked you to become someone else. He has called you to become the best person you can be with the life and opportunities you have been given. And when you experience success, remain humble. Success is not a reason to forget where you came from. Use your blessings to bless others. If you have knowledge, share it. If you have strength, help someone who is struggling. If you have resources, support someone in need. If you have experienced God's comfort, become a source of comfort for another person. Sometimes the miracle in your life is not only meant for you. Your story may give hope to someone who is silently suffering. Your words may encourage someone not to give up. Your kindness may become an answer to another person's prayer. Jesus teaches us to love even when the world teaches us to hate. Forgiveness does not mean pretending that someone never hurt you. It means refusing to allow their actions to control your heart forever. You can choose peace without returning to harmful situations. You can forgive while maintaining healthy boundaries. You can move forward without carrying bitterness everywhere you go. Your heart deserves freedom. Do not allow yesterday's pain to steal today's peace. Give your wounds to God and allow Him to guide you toward healing, wisdom, and peace. If you are watching this message while going through something difficult, remember that your current situation is not the final chapter. You may be crying today, but your tears do not mean that hope is gone. You may be waiting today, but waiting does not mean that nothing is happening. You may feel broken today, but brokenness does not mean that your life has no purpose. God can bring beauty from difficult seasons. He can bring strength from weakness. He can bring wisdom from failure. He can bring hope after disappointment. Keep trusting Him even when the road is unclear. So lift your head today. Do not give up because the answer has not arrived yet. Do not quit because the journey is taking longer than expected. Do not let one rejection convince you that you are rejected by life. Do not let one failure convince you that you are a failure. Do not let one painful relationship convince you that you will never experience genuine love and friendship. Do not let one difficult season convince you that your entire future will be difficult. There is still more life ahead of you. There are still lessons to learn, people to meet, opportunities to discover, prayers to pray, and beautiful moments you have not experienced yet. Jesus, give us strength when we are weak. Give us peace when our minds are restless. Give us courage when fear becomes stronger than our faith. Give us wisdom when we do not know which direction to take. Help us forgive those who have hurt us, and help us release the anger that is keeping us trapped in the past. Teach us to remain humble when we succeed and faithful when we struggle. Help us become people who bring hope instead of fear, kindness instead of hatred, and peace instead of conflict. And when tomorrow comes, help us remember that we do not have to be afraid of what we cannot see. We will walk forward one step at a time. We will pray when we are worried. We will be grateful when we receive blessings. We will remain patient when we are waiting. We will learn when we fail. We will forgive when we are hurt. We will love when it is difficult. Most importantly, we will continue trusting Jesus through every season. Your story is not over. The chapter you are living today may be difficult, but it is only a chapter. Keep your faith alive. Keep your heart open to hope. Keep doing what is right even when nobody is watching. Keep praying even when the answer seems delayed. Keep moving even when progress feels slow. One day, you may look back and realize that God was guiding you through every step, even during the moments when you thought you were walking alone. Jesus, I place my life, my worries, my dreams, my past, and my future into your hands. Lead me, strengthen me, and give me the courage to continue. When I am afraid, remind me that I am not alone. When I am tired, renew my strength. When I am confused, guide my path. When I fall, help me rise again. And when I receive blessings, teach me to remain grateful and use those blessings to help others. I choose faith over fear, hope over despair, forgiveness over bitterness, and love over hatred. I trust you today, tomorrow, and through every season of my life.